What's up, y'all? It's your Sax Genius, Michael Jamil, and I want to welcome you to your next episode in your Genius Foundation series. I hope you're enjoying yourself. I'm here with my man Train, not Cold Train, but the new Train, right? We're back on the 8th train. So we're going to figure out, guys, how to read this music. Do you need to read music? I don't think you always have to, but do you need to read it all? Because somebody could put something in a contract and take all your money. So yeah, you do need to read music. And guys, in all seriousness, it gives you a deeper understanding of the music, right? That's what I would say the most benefit is. So let's learn how to do it so they can never take nothing away from you. So there is a acronym when it comes to this music. There are 5 lines on the staff. 5 lines. How many lines on the staff? 5. 5 lines on the staff, right? Every line is a note. And every space is a note. Say it again. Every line is a note, and every space is a note. And there are even spaces above the lines and spaces and lines below the lines. They're called ledger lines. That means when you go above the staff or below the staff and you write in extra lines, they're called ledger lines, right? We'll get to those later. But let's start off with the 5 lines and the 4 spaces. So the lines are going to be every good boy does fine. That's E-G-B-D-F. E-G-B-D-F. Every good boy does fine. Right? Then you're going to go over to the spaces. The spaces. We are starting from the bottom and going up too as we do this. So the spaces are face. What rhymes with space? Face. F-A-C-E. First space is F, second space is A, third space is C, fourth space is E. So those are the ones that are on the staff specifically. Every good boy does fine, and F-A-C-E. And if you look at it, it kind of goes in the order of something called the alphabet, right? If you think about it, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, right? You're just going back and forth from space to line, right? Now let's go to going above the staff and below the staff. So below, that first space is going to be D. D, right? But as you can tell, what is the note, the letter that comes before E? D. So you can kind of figure it out from there, right? The order doesn't change. So D, and then you'll have a line like this. You'll write it in for C, right? It'll be for C. But that's how it looks when you write it in, right? Then above here is G, right? Face G. So, and goes up and so on and so forth, right? So, there is your lesson on just understanding and identifying the notes as far as the letter notes on the staff. The next episode, we're going to teach you the types of notes on the staff, which is going to be on this little thing right over here. Catch you on the next one. Have a good time practicing. Again, 15 minutes, guys. 15